My name is Matt Mahoney. Okay, so a pedicab is not something I'd ever heard of until I started working the job, but a pedicab basically is a bike taxi, fancy word for bike taxi. Being a pedicabber basically means you operate a giant tricycle with a big seat in the back and you pedal people around. I've seen them in Central Park, but I was working in New Orleans, mostly in the French Quarter, which is really touristy. It definitely was an interesting job. Every single shift, something was bound to be amusing or strange. I think though the craziest experience I probably had was one day I was sitting on my tricycle. This man, he was looking kind of, I don't know, I'd seen him approaching me and I was like, wonder what he wants. And then he had this huge box in his arms, put it down onto the bike in the seat area and was like, you need to give me a ride to this liquor store. So I was like, okay. The box that he had put down was full of Patron, little bottles of Patron. And he was like, I have a contact at the warehouse who gets this to me. And I have another contact who has a liquor store and I make a profit from selling it. So that's my hustle. And I can't pay you in cash, but I'll give you one bottle of Patron. And I was just like, well, that's ridiculous. But sure, okay, good deal, I guess. So I drove him to the liquor store and he gave me a nice bottle of Patron. So that was crazy. But then maybe the next day or 2 days later, I see him again and he flags me down. He doesn't have a box this time. He's like, hey, if you give me $20, I'll be able to turn that into 5 bottles of Patron for you. You just got to meet me at this daiquiri place when your shift is over and I'll give you the bottles of Patron. And I thought, well, what the heck? This is a risk I'm willing to take. So I gave him $20 that some other passenger had like just handed to me. And then when I tried to find him, of course, he took down my phone number, but I didn't have his, which I should have known. And I couldn't find him at the daiquiri place. And the ladies at the daiquiri place were like, nope, we don't know anything about any of that. So I lost $20. He swindled me, but it's a good story. So my favorite part of the job was probably feeling the ebb and flow of the city and the tourists. Every job that I would get, I would feel like it was chance or something because I had chosen to turn down that block and those people happened to be on that block. I was always thinking about timing and luck and chance and how everything is a chain reaction.